Hey guys, how's it going? Chess back again with another episode of My Player here on Xbox One, and after yesterday's rather difficult episode with a game away at Manchester United and of course the previous game in the Champions League away at FC Basel, things don't get any easier today. We've got a trip away to the Etihad to play Manchester City, but we have had an email. Players have been called up on international duty, and as far as I can see, we haven't been called up to the England squad, unfortunately, for the upcoming fixtures that are. There's two England friendlies in the next week. We have the Czech Republic and then Slovenia in the group stage, but we shouldn't be involved in those, I don't think. And then we'll have the game against Everton to come in today's episode, as well as this away game against Manchester City. So whilst we progress through, if you missed yesterday's video, then feel free to check the link as an annotation in the bottom left hand side of your picture. That will take you to that particular video. It was a very eventful video, a fun one to play, a fun one to record, but not necessarily the results we were looking for when it comes to the Premier League and or the Champions League for that matter. But you guys smashed over 100 likes on that, so I can't thank you enough for that. If you could do the same on this one today, then that'd be even better, and I'd be forever grateful for that. The channel is growing superbly well right now. I can't thank you guys enough again for all of the support you've been showing the channel right now. It's been a really fun couple of months right now. We're closing in on 10k, so hopefully we can hit that before the end of the month. But if you missed anything on the channel over the past few days, of course, feel free to check the channel page, etc. for anything, whether it be AC Milan Career Mode or World Cup Stickerbook Challenge, or of course anything else from this series throughout the week. But let's get cracking with this game against Manchester City. So the league table will pop up on screen just a second, and we currently sit 5th, 3 points off the top. Only two teams still unbeaten in all competitions, Liverpool and Arsenal, or at least unbeaten in the Premier League anyway. But hopefully we can get a result here. I think a draw would be a good result away at Man City. They are a very strong side, especially at home. So fingers crossed we can get something out of this one. What can we do? Ramirez is going to find me. I'm going to try and play a nice little 1-2 here if we can. Oscar, he's found me again. Let's stand the ball up. Oh, that could go in. Oh, almost Oscar flying in at the back post. That was very close. Matic finds me. Oscar's made. Oh, the ball's meant for Oscar, but he is going to find Willian. And what can he do with it? Can he find me? He can. Turfer, first touch. Good shot, well saved by Joe Hart. Rambo has got the chance. He can have a shot. He has done, but Joe Hart is on the hand yet again to make another good save. But we have another chance to counter-attack. This seems to be the way the game is going right now. Let City have a lot of possession, and then we just try and catch them on the counter-attack at pace, if we possibly can. Because I'm not the slowest. We're quite fast now. 83 acceleration, 87 sprint speed. Eden Hazard is definitely a player with pace, as is Willian on the other flank. Oscar in the middle has a little bit about him as well, so we should be able to catch them on the counter-attack quite well if we can be disciplined enough when it comes to the defensive side of things. Over it from Dave. I'm going to fire this in at Oscar. Oh, not the best of passes. Hazard's put in a great slide tackle there. I was going to call for it. I didn't need to. Eden Hazard fires Chelsea in front 5 minutes before the break. Fantastic finish from the Belgian on the outside of his right foot, capitalising on the mistake from the City defence. Fantastic sliding tackle as well, actually, to be completely honest. Not the sort of thing that Eden Hazard is well known for, especially in recent times with his defensive lapses in the Champions League against Atleti in real life. But a great finish. Really pleased with that. Good work from Eden Hazard. Nice little ball roll to make sure he had the space on his right foot to get the shot away. And it's Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0. Everything seems to be going through David Silva on this left-hand side whenever City come forward. Fernandinho plays it back to Yaya. Does have a good shot from distance, so we don't want to let him have too much space there if we can possibly help it. Here's Michael Richards down the right-hand side. Again, Eden Hazard putting in that defensive work. Very good from him. He's had a great game, Hazard. Much like he did in real life, actually. Manchester City away for Chelsea this season was probably one of his best performances. So I guess that's realistic. The fact that he's doing it again here for us on FIFA 14. Fernandinho up to Negredo. Don't let him turn. Dave's let him turn. He's inside. It's 1-1. That is a mistake from David Luiz. His positioning was just awful there. Just too easily turned by Alvaro Negredo. It's a good finish, and once you give a player of that quality that sort of space, he is always going to punish you. Annoyed with David Luiz there, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it from the other end of the pitch, and it's Manchester City 1, Chelsea 1. Silva's got Yaya Toure in support. Good shot from Yaya. Good save from Thibaut Courtois. City really piling the pressure on now. 10 minutes to go. It'd be nice to hold out for at least a point. Maybe if they're going to throw bodies forward, we can catch them on the counter-attack and get ourselves back in front. Oh, we've beaten that man. Willian, go. This is the chance. This is the chance. I'm going to try and give Willian some support if I possibly can. Shall I call for it across? He's found me. Finish! Terrible. The finish is absolutely woeful. I can't believe I've missed that. He just snatched at it outside the foot. He scuffed it into the floor rather than trying to find the bottom corner. As we bring on Schürrle for the last few minutes. And apparently both managers are exactly the same. That's rather weird. I'm going to call for the ball and Willian is going to find me. Now can I step over, turn inside? I'm going to cut the ball back. Ramirez surely blocked by Micah Richards. That is game saving. That was the chance to win the game. And that was in fact the very last chance of the game. With the final kick from Ramirez, we could have won 2-1 and picked up all 3 points. I should have... The moral of the story is I should have finished that one-on-one chance. I apologise to Willian there, trudging off with his head hanging low. That's my fault. Should have put the ball into the back of the net. I didn't, and unfortunately we only take a point away from Manchester City. Still a good result, but with the events that happened during the match, it would have been nice to come away with all 3. But regardless, we take a point. We avoid defeat against one of our league title rivals, and we'll push forward into the next game. Been selected again for the next game against Everton, as we thought we would be. We've played every single game this season. Karim Benzema hasn't even had a look in, apart from when we were injured briefly earlier on in the season. But it's another very, very strong side. Really want to bounce back with a win here, and if I can get on the score sheet as well, that will ease my conscience a little bit for missing that chance against City. But hopefully we can have another good game. Duffy's loose with possession there. Kind of running down a blind alley there, but that's a lovely ball by Matic in for Ramirez. He's brought it down well, had the shot well. Good save by Akinfeev, of all players, in goal for Everton. That's an unexpected turn up for the books, but here's Oscar. It's going to find Ramirez. I'm going to call for a through ball. He's going to try a cheeky little back heel, in fact, towards Matic, and Everton clear it, sadly. Right, what can we create here? I've got a man making a run there. I'm going to try and find him. We have found him. It's Eden Hazard with a shot, and it flies high and wide. Good run by Eden. And we found him quite well as well, to be completely honest. Brought it down well as well, but he just took it with his left foot and got underneath it. If he'd have got that onto his right foot, I mean, admittedly he had 3 defenders around him, but if he'd have been able to get it onto his right foot, it probably could have caused the goalkeeper some problems there. Good challenge by Oscar. Everton keep the ball very, very well, in fact. Playing just like they do in real life under Roberto Martinez. Nice short little passes, keeping possession, and not really causing too many threats yet, but, you know, if they've got the ball, we can't score, and they will eventually break us down, you would have thought, although Darren Gibson doesn't necessarily have quite as many creative abilities as he might do. Here come Everton through Ross Barkley, of course heavily linked with Chelsea in real life. James McCarthy out wide to Seamus Coleman. Twisting and turning well, but not really getting anywhere, although McCarthy's played a nice one too with him. Can he get a cross in? He can. He's coming towards the back post, and Courtois jumps up. Oh, ref, have a word. Just throwing him on the floor. So going in at half-time at 0-0. It's been a bit of a slow half. A chance for us at the attacking end, which was unfortunately high and wide from Eden Hazard, but Courtois did well to claim that ball under the bar, and Everton haven't really threatened too much when it comes to actually scoring rather than just putting in some balls into the box. I'm not too sure what the stats will say at half-time as Newcastle lead Spurs at White Hart Lane. Rather unexpected result there. We've had more chances, only 29% possession. That's what I mean about Everton just keeping hold of the ball. We can't score if we haven't got the ball, and so far their away plan is working perfectly. Matic, he's got Hazard, who's going to use me. I'm going to try and turn inside if we can. We've got the run on the defender. I'm going to give it a whack from distance because there's someone coming that was headed towards the top corner before the good save from Akinfeev there. We've got a chance from a corner now. Actually, it probably would have been nice to see a replay of that shot, but I skipped it. Is the ball going to come our way? It is ish. Ivanovic goes up straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, and I've fallen over him as well. Here's McGeady down the left-hand side. Good feet to get inside the right back. Now Ross Barkley's got support from Leighton Baines, who we definitely know can whip in a good cross, and he has found Morales, although it's a heavy touch. Ashley Cole's going to get it clear. Ramirez is underneath that, but he's giving it straight back to McGeady, although Oscar's won it back, and then Everton get the ball back. It's been a bit back and forth in this second half, as that passage of play kind of portrays. A bit frustrating, perhaps, for us, trying to create something, although we could create something here if Hazard can do something special with the ball. He's found Oscar, who's found Willian, who's going to find... Oh, I didn't want to run. I almost ran past that. Right, we've got... Oh, I was going to say we've got the turn of pace to get away from Duffy, but not quite the strength to hold him off in the first place. But we'll try and put them under a bit of pressure, trying to force a mistake from the defensive line. They've got so much time and space on the ball because they're just stretching us from side to side. New position, right striker, as it says in the bottom right. So clearly the manager is changing positions. As you see, Matic is pushed up alongside me. You'd expect there to be a change next time the ball goes out of play, and maybe we'll have a strike partner. Hopefully the ball goes out of play soon, because I want to see who it is that's going to be supporting me, because Matic isn't going to be the main man in a striking sense, is he? It's Morales down the right hand side. Can he get inside Ashley? Not quite, but he's got Coleman in support. Back to Morales. Has got past Ashley Cole this time. The ball comes in, well cleared by Aspie. Only as far as James McCarthy into Darren Gibson. Don't let him get him on his right foot, as he does have a good shot in his box. Shot in his box, that doesn't make any sense, but still. Here's Kevin Morales. It's Velios, back to James McCarthy. Everton just keeping hold of the ball on the edge of the box. Don't really seem too keen to have a shot, as Morales is still running in. Can we get the ball clear, please? This is what the entire game has been like. Everton just keeping the ball. They're toying with this. They're almost Arsenal-esque here. Seamus Coleman goes on a bit of a run, plays in Aidan McGeady. You know, is he going to get a shot away? He tries actually to get a shot away, and Aspie gets a good tackle in. Now, he's going to play me in. I'm going to try and play Willian. We have done. He's got Matic in support with him. Matic is being found. Oh, he tried to find Willian again. Couldn't quite do it. Been 10 minutes of consistent play here. The manager's changed my position, wanting to make a substitution, you'd expect. We haven't been able to get the new man on. Coleman is free on the right hand side. He's got Louise and Cole for company, but he's been able to find Velios on the overlap. Now, can Velios get a ball into the box? He can't. Ivanovic stands him up very well indeed. I'm going to call for this from Hazard, and he's played it on to me. Do I just run? In fact, I'm going to try and find Eden Hazard again, which we have done. I'm going to try and call for a through ball. Now, this is a chance to get a decent crossing, which we have done. There's a man underneath it. Oh, it came off a defender. It's gone out for a corner. No, it's got a goal kick. Rambo, it did actually get on the end of that. I thought that came off a defender. Have a look at the replay. Oh, no, he did. It was just headed it on his way down. There goes the final whistle then. We do end 0-0 at home against Everton. Not too many chances, to be fair, in the game as a whole. Everton just, as you saw from that really long passage of play, just held on to possession for long amounts of time. It was frustrating being a lone man, a lone striker in that game, because I just didn't have many chances. This was the main one. This shot from about 20 yards out was headed towards the top corner, but was a good save by Akinfeev in the end. So 2 points from this one. Obviously goes up 125 of 125 chances created. 100% shots on target, although it was only that one. Decent pass accuracy, but no goals, unfortunately. Only 2 points from the episode. Everton, despite all that possession, 72%, not a single shot on goal. I don't really understand what their game plan was there, but they managed to get a point out of it, so I guess they will be fairly pleased with that. But we'll have a look. Only 2 days until the next game against Lazio. That's going to be quite annoying. We'll be very, very tired for that, but we need a win if we possibly can. As you can see in the bottom right here, Lazio and Basel sit top of the group, as we sit joint third. But Lazio next, then we'll have Albion as well in Tuesday's episode. But that's going to bring this one to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please do feel free to leave the video a like if you could be so kind. That would be absolutely superb. Of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, to make sure you don't miss out on any of the content coming. Of course, we'll have a World Cup Stickerbook episode later on tonight, going through it, seeing what we've been able to pull so far, kind of a progress report type thing. And of course, there was an episode of that last night as well, as there was an episode of this last night. And AC Milan career mode goes up every weekday at 1 PM as well. If you want to know what I upload and when I upload it, there's a schedule in the description or on the about page on the channel page itself, so feel free to check either of those. But as for now, that's all from me for now, so thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.